let us be clear, if an attack were to be undertaken against us, it will not be the walk in the park some people seem to think.
Yes, an invasion of Niger is imminent, as reliable information has it that the military junta in Niger and some of their high-ranking military generals have gone ahead to commence the process of evacuating their family and friends from Niger. This is exactly what is happening in Niger, and this whole thing is happening because ECOWAS has refused to face the realities on ground. They've been using what we call the carrot and stick approach. Today, they go ahead to give sanctions. Tomorrow, they want to give negotiations. How does that happen? Now, yesterday, the leadership of ECOWAS delegation actually succeeded in meeting with the military junta, who has gone ahead to give them conditions which they are going to go ahead to have in negotiation, where they said that they need 3 years transitional period to hand over power back to the civilian rule. This is exactly what's happening in Niger. I'm going to be showing you a video of Abdulsalami Abubakar after he had the meeting with the military junta and went ahead to see Bazoom. Reports has it that this is the first time he's appearing in public after the coup. Now, I'm going to be showing that video, but before I do that, I'd like to show you a video that has actually gone viral on the internet. The truth is that the Prime Minister of Italy has opened a can of worms. You see, I was actually in love with the president of France, Emmanuel Macron, some time ago, but when I heard these words, I was actually very disappointed at how France has gone ahead to exploit most of these francophone countries. So disappointing indeed. Now, Prime Minister of Italy went ahead to open this can of worms of how France has gone ahead to exploit most of these African countries. They go ahead to ensure that their monies are printed in France, to ensure that 50% of every fund that is generated via export through most of these francophone countries is withheld by France government. Now, this video has actually hit the internet and everywhere is actually on fire because the words of this lady has actually generated a lot of reaction. I'm going to be showing you that video, but please do well to stick around and listen to details of this video. I'd like you to also go to the comment section and drop what your thought is about this video, and we're going to be continually here to serve you. My name is Moses and this is Think Tank TV. Don't go anywhere, I'll be back to wrap up the video.
Questo è un bambino che lavora in una miniera d'oro in Burkina Faso. Il Burkina Faso è una delle nazioni più povere del mondo. Per il Burkina Faso, che ha l'oro, la Francia stampa moneta coloniale. In cambio pretende che finiscano nelle casse del tesoro francese il 50% di tutto quello che il Burkina Faso esporta. L'oro che questo bambino si infila in un cunicolo per tirare fuori finisce per lo più nelle casse dello Stato francese. Allora la soluzione non è prendere gli africani e spostarli in Europa, la soluzione è liberare l'Africa da certi europei che la sfruttano e consentire a queste persone di vivere di quello che hanno. Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Macron ci ha definiti vomitevoli, scinici, irresponsabili. E qui la stampa italiana a dire, hai visto che ha detto Macron, che siamo irresponsabili. Vergogna. Irresponsabile Emmanuel Macron sono quelli che hanno bombardato la Libia perché gli dava fastidio che l'Italia avesse un rapporto privilegiato in campo energetico con Gheddafi, esponendoci al caos migrazione nel quale ci troviamo. Cinici Emmanuel Macron sono i francesi che mandano la gendarmerie a rispedire indietro qualunque immigrato tenti di passare il confine a Ventimiglia. Ma soprattutto, perché le cose vanno raccontate come si deve, vomitevole è chi... Buono, che lo vuoi tu? Ci hai mai tolto il pathos? Vomitevole è chi, come la Francia, continua a sfruttare l'Africa stampando moneta per 14 nazioni africane sulle quali applica il signoraggio, facendo lavorare bambini nelle miniere, estraendo materie prime come accade in Niger, dove la Francia estrae il 30% dell'uranio che gli serve a far camminare le centrali nucleari e il 90% dei nigerini vive senza elettricità. Non ci venire a fare lezioni, Macron, perché l'Africa scappa da voi e la soluzione non è spostare gli africani in Europa, è liberare l'Africa da certi europei. Non accettiamo lezioni.
Wow, what a shame indeed. Now, how that 45 years old Emmanuel Macron of France and go ahead to use the brain of 50 to 60, even 70 years old African leaders. Why? Simply because of selfishness, simply because they only think about what they would gain. They can usurp the interest of the whole nation just for their personal gains. May God help us in this country. Now, I'm going to be showing you the response of the delegation that actually went to meet the military junta in Niger and the responses they had as to how the military junta is willing to go into negotiation. Don't go anywhere because I'll be back to wrap up the video.
Niger's military ruler has proposed a 3-year transition of power after West African leaders made another attempt at diplomacy to reverse the coup. The statement by General Abdurrahmani Chiani followed talks with a delegation from West Africa's main regional bloc, ECOWAS. They also met Niger's deposed president. It's the first time Mohamed Bazoom has been seen in public since last month's military takeover.
We met him, we heard from him, what was done to him. He told us about the problems he's facing that we will take to the leaders that sent us here.
The junta accused him of treason for acting in the interest of a foreign state, alluding to France, the former colonial power.
The will to act militarily is to stop what could be seen as a contagion of coups. There's been coups in Guinea, Burkina Faso and Mali. Countries who carry the ECOWAS mandate, like Senegal and Ivory Coast, want to stop this. But these states are seen as too close to France, the former colonial power. For part of the population, ECOWAS is seen as the armed branch of the former colonial power.
The junta leaders in neighboring Mali and Burkina Faso have sent their military planes in solidarity to Niger's coup leader. General Chiani and his supporters seem to be determined to cling on to power, no matter the consequences.
I believe it's actually very clear that the Western world is flexing their muzzle in a bid to scramble for Africa. The wealth of Africa is where all this whole interest lies. And I wonder the day that they are going to fight themselves directly because of the wealth of Africa. Just like they have gone ahead to show that they can actually make African leaders to fight themselves. Please do well to hit the comment section. Let's get to know what your thought is about this current happenings in Niger. And if you're new to our session, do well to hit the subscribe button. Give us a like as a means of courtesy to the producers of this content. And we're going to be continually here to serve you. Thank you so much for joining us, all our viewers and returning subscribers. We do not take it lightly. My name is Moses and this is Think Tank TV. See you again on the next video. Bye for now.